half cube and 8. Turn around and they're gonna come back and face each other again. Here comes the cross at Airshow shorts. All right, now they're gonna join up. Oh yeah. How's that for excitement, huh? The thrills just keep on coming here at Greenwood Lake. Bill Gordon is out of Copiague, New York. Billy Segalla is out of Canaan, Connecticut. Bill Gordon he joined up Northeast Airshow in the spring of 1993. Come on, fast, get it together. And he started out competition flying, and he was trained extensively by the French Connection Aerobatic Team. From the left, here's Bill Gordon in #1 aircraft. Billy Segalla flying #2, these Iron Eagles. Up onto the vertical. This is pretty tough.
The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and
the lead pilot will fly the formation. The wingman will be flying his lead. One loop wasn't enough. They're going to do it again. Notice how close they are, and they're absolutely perfect. That is a lot of training, a lot of practice, and a lot of money to do it right. You look at the Iron Eagles as they go vertical again. They're going to open up the distance a little bit. Right there, you saw the rudder kick. And there's the other rudder kick. Line of rest. Hammerhead stall turn. Bill Gordon in the #1 aircraft. Billy Segalla in #2. Identical crystal Eagles. They have been modified. There are 2 of 6 specially modified crystal Eagles in the country. 2-seater airplane. The seat in front of the pilots has been removed, and in its place, an extra fuel tank so that they can fly these airplanes cross-country to various air shows all around this great nation of ours. Coming back in, the smoke is still on. Get ready for it. Here we go. The grace, the symmetry, and the precision of the Iron Eagles in the formation barrel roll. Going back up onto the vertical again. They're going to do, if my guess is right, it's going to be a half cube and 8. There's the roll. Oh, look at that. Billy Segalla's upright. Bill Gordon is not. And they're going to do a barber pole roll. Oh, yeah, that looks like fun, doesn't it? The key to that barber roll is very simple. Do not lose sight of your wingman, or in this case, your leader. Coming around from the left again, they're going to turn the airplanes around and bring them back into show center. I hope you've got some good pictures. I hope your batteries held out today. Coming in from the left, the smoke is on. You're going to like this maneuver. Straight level, but just for a second. Pulling up onto the vertical. There's the roll. Smoke is on. For all of you ladies out there, it's a heart in the sky. Works for me. Now you notice they've split. They're going to go to opposite ends of the runway. Now you're going to ask me, Fast Eddie, how can you tell the difference between the lead airplane and the wingman? It's very simple. The leader has a 1 on his tail. The wingman has a #2. Bill Gordon in the lead airplane. Billy Segalla in #2. There we go. Head-on pass. They're going to cross and continue with a slow aileron roll. Now they got to turn the airplanes back around again. Back on the vertical they go. Notice everybody in this business loves vertical maneuvers. Myself included. Back to straight and level here as they do a half what, you better have your act straight when you start doing head-on passes like that. These guys have been doing it for a bunch of years. They got it down. Hammerhead stall turns coming up. And then coming back around with guitars around the bonfire. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, we're going to pull to the vertical. One pilot is going one way. Gordon's going the other way. Billy Segalla coming around. Here we go. It's called Head on Loops. All right, get back onto the vertical again. Roll, there it is. Gonna kick that rudder right about now. I'm glad they're paying attention to me helping them fly. We're gonna do another quarter roll on the way down. And then they're going to get real close to each other here. You know, I wonder if they wave when they go by. Half Cubans again. Roll out. And that's their rejoin maneuver. Wow, that's an interesting way of flying, isn't it? You gotta keep watching your babies. Bill Gordon and Billy Segalla having a really great time as part of the Iron Eagle team here. Billy Segalla has been flying since 16 years of age. Here they come in. They're going to go into a quarter clover leaf. There's the clover leaf. And then they're going to go into a switchblade hammerhead. Now, I've never seen a switchblade hammerhead, so I'm kind of curious about this one. What's a switchblade hammerhead? Oh, look at that. One would be upright, the other is inverted. They're turning in toward each other. Okay, that is the switchblade hammerhead. They're going to turn around with a really nice maneuver coming up. I've always been a big fan of this maneuver because as you're going over the top, you're weightless. It's the Humpty Bump. But they're not done with all of the opposing passes. Check this out. Opposing knife edge pass starting now. Let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, they are very close to each other. I would not want to be between those two airplanes when they do that, because there's not a lot of breathing room. Reverse cube and 8 coming up. They're through that. Oh yeah. Here we go. Opposing snap rolls. Tell you what, it's hard watching two airplanes at the same time. Back onto the vertical again. They're going to do that hammerhead. Watch the rudder kick. There it is. Tell you what, if I was up there, I'd be going, woohoo! Straight and level. Here we go. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-point hesitation. By Bill Gordon out there, Billy Segalla is going to close up the distance between the two of them. They're going to join up back into their formation. It's got a little bit of distance to make up there, but it's easy to do. You just dive down for a little bit of speed. Keep your eye on this next maneuver. You've seen it before, but not quite like this. This is called the squirrel cage loop. One pilot is leading, the other is following, and they're just going to do it again because it was just so much fun. Oh, look at that. They threw a curve on me. They put a couple of snap rolls in. Once again, they're playing Stump the Announcer. Now they're going to do something interesting here. This is called the in-trail hammerhead. One pilot's going up and up and up. Watch for the rudder kick. Notice how close they are. Bill Gordon in the lead, the number 1 Kristen Eagle. Billy Segalla in the number 2. Here's the crossfire roll. Oh, yeah. They're going to bring these airplanes back around in for what is possibly going to be their last maneuver. They might sneak another couple of maneuvers in there just for the fun of it. I do believe that this could be a very good photo opportunity for those of you with your cameras and camcorders. Get them ready. You're going to see a very unique maneuver. There are not a lot of teams out there doing this particular move. Coming in from the left, Bill Gordon in the lead, Billy Segalla flying wing. It's the inverted upright pass. Look at how close they are to each other. Oh, that's poetry in motion. Absolutely fantastic. The Iron Eagles, Bill Gordon flying the number 1 ship, Billy Segalla flying the number 2. Oh man, that looks like fun, doesn't it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, they've got another pass coming up. They want to do a banana pass, which is also going to be a great photo opportunity for those of you who missed it the first time out. Well, guess what? You're going to get to see them again. They're going to do a photo pass coming up in just a couple of minutes. By the way, both of these airplanes were extensively modified by Bill Gordon. And he's an A&P mechanic and also an IA. And when he's not flying Airshow, he spends time with his 2 kids. Billy Segalla has accumulated more than 11,000 hours of flight time, flown over 1,000 shows. Here's that photo pass, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Gordon, Billy Segalla, the Iron Eagles. It. And now I believe they are going to set up for their landing. After a routine like that, I would definitely be thinking about landing too. Very energetic, a lot of maneuvers there, and it's very intense when you're flying just a few feet off of your leader there. It is a workout. Putting a little bit of distance between the 2 of them because that's the way you do it when you want to land. On this runway, you have to land 1 at a time. It's not quite big enough to do formation landings.
I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning.
Oh, there it is. He's putting a dotted line in the sky. I love it. I get the feeling he's drawing attention to himself for some reason. And I get the feeling something interesting is going to happen here. I may be wrong, but usually when an air show performer comes up with smoke on, diving down to the runway, he's got something up his sleeve. Let's keep an eye on Billy Segalla there. Oh yeah, he's not landing. Not by any means. Oh yeah. Here's Bill Gordon in the #1 airplane. And in the meantime, Billy Segalla is up there having a little bit of fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for donuts. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, the oil that we use for the smoke is biodegradable. It does go away. Coming around from the left, Billy Segalla, the #2 Christian Eagle here. He's headed for the runway. Bill Gordon is out there. He's got the air conditioning on, that big fan in the front of the airplane, helping to keep him cool. If you don't believe me, shut that fan off and watch the pilot sweat. And here comes Billy Segalla in the #2 aircraft. These guys have way too much fun with these Christian Eagle airplanes. See, is Billy Segalla going to do a burnout? No, he's not going to do no donuts. Aw, man. Wait a minute, he's going to dust us a little bit, though. Now they're going to maneuver back into their parking spaces here.